morning, tubers. Matt M. Roy back once again. What do we got here today? March 4th. It's a Wednesday, 2020. I am heading back home. I had to drop off the 2000 Buick LeSabre for its state inspection. Going to Dillinger's Tire and Auto here in Chesapeake. Great guys there. Make sure if you come up here, you talk to Travis. Travis Vicenda is the service writer there. He does a great job. Never been disappointed bringing my vehicles there, but so I can get some more exercise in today. Yeah, I do need to get some more steps in. I'm actually walking back home because it's not that far, maybe 4 or 5 miles. And check these out, everybody. Lidl, our local grocery store, is having some really killer deals on bicycle gear. I went and bought 2 different bicycle side saddles. Bought a whole bunch of these high vision LED lights, bike lights front and rear. And then got myself a new pair of shades. What do you guys think? Does it work? I don't know. I think it does. But Dad and I have a bunch of errands to run. Like I said the other day, got to get our taxes done. Wah, wah. But something that has to be done. And I got to tie my shoelaces. Dang it. I hate these boots. They drive me up the wall. All right, everybody. Let me pause the vlog. Tie my boots, and I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later. It's one thing that drives me crazy. Whenever I get these boots, and these are just some Eddie Bauer leather boots that I got from Costco a few months back, they always give you laces that are way too long. And I'm talking about laces that are probably 8 to 10 inches longer than they should be. And it makes it so hard to tie because if you walk like I do, the laces flop around if you don't double knot them properly. They just keep coming untied, so I think I'm going to have to try to find some boot laces that'll actually hold up, but I don't know. We'll see. But man, I tell you, I'm out of breath today, folks. I think my allergies are kicking up again. But the weather is beautiful. It is like 60 degrees now. The sun is shining, and I'm just going to enjoy this walk home. So we'll see what happens in the rest of the day. Talk to you guys on the flip side. All right, everybody. 9:25, I'm in my neighborhood right now. Not as many steps as I would have thought. Only want to be in about 2,500, maybe 3K by the time I get home. Just going to be waiting for the call. Maybe we'll go ahead, Mom and I will walk back there later to pick up the car. You know, that's the one thing. When you're trying to get your exercise in, sometimes you got to be innovative about the way you do things. Now I always think about how can I get my steps in. If I need to drop my car off at the shop, can I walk back home? Is it close enough? And if I have time, I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. See, you always got to think about getting those steps in, and that is so important. Yeah, you can change your diet, you can change, you know, how much you eat, but exercise is so key to long-term success with weight loss. I can't tell you. And yeah, I know there are people out there that struggle. You know, maybe they have physical limitations. There's always something you can do to try to lose just that little bit more. And I am so proud of my buddy William. I can't believe how much weight he's lost. He's actually less than me right now. So William, if you see this, keep up the good work. But I'm going to be catching up with you shortly. All right, I am going to pause this because I don't want to kill my battery. I didn't bring my charger with me. This was kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing when I just realized, oop, my state inspection's about up. So let me pause this. Talk to you guys a little bit later. All right, everybody. So Dad and I just got back from Nick's. We had a really good meal there. Tell them what you had.
Lasagna.
Oh, the lasagna was really good, except he said it was a little dry, right? The sauce?
Yeah, the sauce wasn't as tasty as what we have here at home.
Not like homemade lasagna that my mom always does. But I picked up the Buick, and unfortunately, she got rejected for the inspection. But it's probably not what you would think. I am going to be getting new tires for this. As you can see, these tires are pretty old. These were Goodyear Integras. And they have some meat left on it, but they're starting to get dry rotted. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this back later and have them put 4 brand new tires on it. But I will show you why it failed its inspection. If we go to the front here, you can see that the headlight assemblies not only are very cloudy, but here's why it failed, folks. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. You see that big crack, maybe about 8 inches long? Well, here in the great state of Virginia, any crack in your headlight will fail for inspection. I believe that is the one that actually failed for, but if you look it up top here, got a little one starting here, and then we got a big old crack there, though this one is definitely not all the way through, but the one down here is definitely all the way through. As a matter of fact, if I pull back a little bit, you can kind of see it go out there. But I think she's worth putting money into. This thing is a 2000 with like 142,000 miles on it. And she's in excellent shape, folks. I mean, the paint job on this is like supreme. A couple little scratches here and there, but nothing that I would call severe. Like, I mean, you got a couple little scrapes here from when somebody hit it, probably opening the door. But yeah, she's definitely been a good car. I have to unload the trunk here. Oh, by the way, if you guys are into cycling, Lidl has a great deal on these things right here. These are Crivet brand. They actually call them bike painter sets, but basically what they are, they're side saddles, like you would find on a motorcycle. These are $14.99 each. I actually bought 2 sets of them right there. And basically what it does is these sit on the side of your bikes. Now you have to have one of those little rails on your bike, but they go on either side, and fortunately my bikes both have those, and it actually has little storage compartments so you can put things like groceries, maybe if you go to Walmart and you pick up some toiletries and stuff, you can stick them in there. Or if you can go on a picnic, these are actually semi-insulated, so this should keep your food fairly cold or fairly hot depending on what you're going to eat. And I wound up buying 2 of those. Also from Lidl, I picked up 4 of these. This seemed to be a really good deal. The Crivet brand LED bike light sets. These I believe were $4.99 a piece. I'm not 100% sure on that, but they come with the batteries. You got the front high intensity bike light there, and then you got the rear light here. I probably won't use the rear light because that kind of looks like a cheap one, but for the front light, that's going to be good, especially if Mom and I decide we want to do night bike riding. Let me see. It's got a 60 lux. Surprised they're not measuring that in lumens, but it looks like the front headlight get up to 9 hours of battery life, and the rear you get up to 16 hours. So that in and of itself was an excellent deal. All right, folks, I'm going to head inside, see what the rest of the day brings, and talk to you on the flip side. All right, tubers, so I'm installing these Crivet bike side saddles here, and they're actually looking pretty good. You can see I got both of them on my Raleigh SC40 here. Basically the way they attach, they have 2 little hooks there, then they have a little strap here that straps at the top, and then one way down there that straps it to the bottom. Now you do have to have one of these little bars, but yeah, they seem to work really good. They even come with this little rubber piece that actually goes in. I don't know if I can do this one-handed, folks. I'm going to try for you. Basically what you do is you put the rubber piece in here, and then you go ahead and stick them in these little louvers on the side. So you got one in that side. Get in there, come on. And then you get one in the other side. Just like that. Again, not easy to do one-handed. Almost darn near impossible. Come on, get in there. Yeah. So basically like that, and then what happens is you have the rubber that goes right in the bottom, so when you put your items in here, you have a little bit of protection from the actual bag itself, because if you have something that's sharp, like maybe you bought like a staple gun, or maybe you bought like a pair of scissors or a knife, you don't want it to break through the bottom of the bag. I don't know why that one's not going up. I'll have to look at that in a minute, but I'll show you on the other one here. I already finished this. Got a little bit of a clamp there, and check it out, folks. That one's all good to go. So yeah, I think I would highly recommend these, and they seem to fit really, really well, and they actually look pretty good on the bike too. Once again, this is the Crivet brand from Lidl. Show you guys the actual information packet there. Yeah, it looks pretty good. All right, folks, I think I'm going to go take a quick bike ride and try these out. We'll see what the rest of the day brings, and I'll talk to everybody on the flip side. All right, everybody, I'm in my local Food Lion. We're going to give those side saddles a quick test. I got 2 things of unbleached flour. I'm going to put 1 in each of the side saddles. I'm also going to pick up this whole chicken here, cut up. You got to watch out for these. You get some really good bargains on these manager specials. Look, this was $6.71 originally, now down to $4.03. This is an entire chicken cut up, and I have a really good recipe that I make in the crock pot with these. And look at this, you got another one back there for $4.16. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this one up, and let's go ahead and give my new bike side saddle a try. Talk to you guys in a few. All right, everybody. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we're going to give it a try. So I'm going to go ahead and open this one up. And I got the inserts in there. Go ahead and put 1 thing of flour in this one, and maybe also the chicken. See if we can get it in there. So far, looks good. It's going to be a little tight. And then I'm going to put the flour on the other side there. See if I can get to it this way. The one thing I like about these is they have these hook clamps here. So even if stuff moves around, it's not going to be too big of a deal. So put that in there. Going to close this up, and I think this is going to work out just fine. All right, well, as you guys can see, it's in there. It may not be happy about all that being in there, but it definitely did fit. The other side's a little less full, but when you're using these saddlebags, you want to make sure that you evenly distribute the weight one way on the other, because if you don't, then your bike's going to kind of be lopsided. So I'll let you guys know if this works out well. Talk to you guys when I get back home. All right, so the verdict on the saddlebags. Well, they do work. I did have to make some adjustments on the way back, because if you look down here, the end of the bag, especially back here, kept hitting the tire right up there. So what I did is I moved the bag closer to the front of the seat. I think what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to go ahead and get some zip ties. I'm going to go ahead and zip tie them together on top so it pulls them out a little bit further away from the bike, so it'll sit more like this than this. That way I won't run the risk of doing that again. Now, in all fairness to Lidl and the Crivet brand, I am asking a lot of it. There is about the max amount of weight in here right now. These are rated at 17.3 pounds. I have about a 5 pound, 5 pound thing of flour in each. And this one actually has another like 5 or 6 pounds of chicken. So it's nearing the capacity of what these were designed to hold. But I have to say, for what they are, for the $14.99 price tag, these are definitely worth picking up. So these things are definitely MAT approved. All right, tubers, that's it for the vlog today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned tomorrow, where I will be showing you the new tires on the LeSabre. Hopefully going to get it re-inspected in the next week or so when the headlights come in. Thank you for coming, and as always, have a blessed day, everybody.